welcome. Today I thought I would do a seedling and greenhouse update tour as it seems to be changing a lot at this time of year, and the seedlings are growing fast and becoming plants that go into the ground really quickly. So I thought I would update you on how the seedlings are doing from 2 weeks ago. So let's have a look around. We'll start off with the windowsills. So I've got my Rosilla tomatoes there. Then these are Marmande and Heinz at the back. And then these are San Manzano and 2 Yellow Delight in the corner. And then these are Gardener's Delight. And these are looking very strong. The stems are quite thick on them, so I'm pleased with how they are growing. They should be very sturdy plants if they carry on growing this well. And then I've got 2 leek plants here, and these are sweet peppers. This variety is de España, Dulce de España, I think it is. And they are doing well, they're growing really well. It's just I had to re-sow because I didn't get a very good germination the first time I sowed my peppers, so they're just slightly behind my other ones, which I'll show you in a minute. And then my aubergines, these are doing okay. They did seem to just come to a full stop, and so I potted them on into these bigger pots, and hopefully they'll get going again now. I'm not quite sure what the problem was. Maybe I overwatered them. I'm not quite sure, but hopefully the big pot now will get them going again. Always a lovely feel on the aubergine leaves. Quite soft. And then on my dining room windowsill, I've got some spare tomato plants. They're all the same variety as you saw in the last room. It's just that these 9 are spare at the moment. There's probably some more spare there. And then there's some more chive seedlings. And then I got some purple basil. It's growing quite well. I will keep 1 pot for the house, and the others can go in to companion plant with the tomatoes when I put them in the greenhouse. This coriander really needs to go into a bigger pot. Like, I was going to split it and put it into a bigger pot. I just haven't got around to doing it. And there's another one of coriander at the back there. I have now encroached into my husband's office as well, so these are on his office windowsill. These are cucumbers. This is Space Master. I think I got 5 Space Master, 4 Burp Plus Tasty F1, and then the others I think are still in my grow unit, but I'll show you that in a second. Then this is one of the red peppers that I've got, and I cut the tip off yesterday and repotted that, so hopefully that will grow well. And then these are chilies. They sort of not doing too badly, not as well on as I've seen other people's, but that's not too bad for windowsill growing. And then this one is a sweet pepper, another sweet pepper, and the rest are chilies. In the grow unit, we have lots of things going on. We start in this corner. Here are the other cucumber plants. I potted these on yesterday as well, and they seem to have settled okay. So lots of cucumbers there. One kohlrabi plant there. There are more as we go around. My celeriac, that needs potting. Well, some of them are only just coming through. They've germinated at different rates, but the majority of them can be potted on. And then very small little watermelon there. The other watermelons are a bit more advanced, but they're doing all right, I think. And then here are my other melon plants. This variety is Emu, and it's an F1, and there's 6 of them. So the watermelon will grow outside, and I'm hoping the other melon will grow inside the greenhouse, but I'm not sure where. This is a load of kohlrabi. I've got 9, and that other one, that single one, 10 of those, which is good, and they look good and strong. They could go out into my greenhouse. It's just I haven't got any netting for cabbage white butterflies to keep them off. And this is fennel in the corner here. That seems to have liked its transplantation is something else, isn't it? And here are 6 broccoli plants. Again, I would grow these outside in my greenhouse if I had got round to putting up some netting somewhere, but I don't want to risk the cabbage white butterflies, and I'm only away for 4 days, so hopefully the brassicas that are in here, the broccoli and the kohlrabi, should be fine in this grow unit for the time being. Into the greenhouse now, the big greenhouse, and a bit of a spoiler alert here. It's quite overgrown, and there's lots of things bolted. So this lettuce here is bolted, and that one there is going to seed, and all of that is gone, and that in the tub is gone. And then I've got spinach in here, which I was going to plant out, but I've just noticed that in the middle there's a little flower head, which tells me that this spinach is bolted too. So this one here looks okay, and that one there looks okay, and this end one. So those 3 might be alright to plant out, but the rest have gone to seed, so there's absolutely no point in me planting them out. And and even my spare one, that's gone to seed too. And then my leeks have come through at last. I was a bit worried about these. They seem to be taking a while to germinate, but I think leeks do, and the onions take a while to get going. But these are going to be my multi-sown leeks for the winter, so I'm pleased with them. I know this is the grow unit I keep meaning to put netting on, so I can grow brassicas in here for a little bit before they go out into the ground, but I just haven't got around to it. It did have a plastic sheet that come with it, not plastic sheet, but you know, a cover, and it's all dirty and not much good anymore. My pelargonium looking pretty, but I needed to take cuttings off that, and I think I might have left it a bit late, but I'm going to have to take some form of cutting off there. Oregano, I reckon I can harvest that. And this one, I did have carrots in here, but I put them outside because they were getting white fly. Yeah, I think I will have a good amount there to dehydrate and have some dried herbs. And another pelargonium, which I might get some good cuttings off this one. And another oregano plant down there. My Mizuna has gone to seed. You can see here there's the seed pods, and I need to clear that away once I come back. And my flowers, oh look at all that nice seeds falling in there, lovely. My flowers are doing okay. I can never remember what those ones are called. And the spinach at the back is doing fine. so that's all right. And finally we come to the mini greenhouse at the front. I've got lots of onions, which I just want to grow just a slight bit more before I plant these out. I've planted one lot out, the Elsa Craig. This lot are all Sturon, and I just want them to grow a little bit more before I plant them out. And then up here I've got my squashes and courgettes. So I've got 3 cheeky curry there. They're not looking too bad. Then I got 4 butternut hornet F1 here. I potted these on 2 days ago, and I put them into this greenhouse. They seem to be okay with the cold overnight. And this Turk's turban here, it started growing upside down, so the roots were coming out of the compost, and the green leaves were trapped inside the seed head. So there was like a seed head there, and half of the rest of the leaf was yellow yesterday. It's totally green today. Plants are amazing. Then over here I got some lettuce, Marvel of 4 Seasons. I got some Crown Prince and some Butter Bush back there, looking good. Some Tromboncino courgette here, and some green courgette here. Just a normal green zucchini, as they say in America. And then this is a stripy courgette which hasn't burst into life yet, and that one there is another Turk's turban that hasn't burst into life. I'm just leaving them a bit longer to see if they do come through. And then over here there's lettuce, there's more lettuce, Marvel of 4 Seasons. Then I sowed my Brussels sprouts, purple sprouting broccoli, black Tuscan kale, curly kale, and beetroot bolt hardy in here yesterday, so obviously there's no sign of anything there. And these are my flowers, which I was a bit late sowing really, but I got antirrhinum in the back here, and then marigold, calendula in the middle back, cornflower in the front middle, and then sunflowers at the end here. So hopefully something will come from them. So I'm really pleased with how the seedlings are coming on. Some of those plants are looking really healthy, and the courgettes and squashes have really come on in the last fortnight. I think I only planted them at the start of April, and they are already looking quite good. So hopefully we'll have a good harvest of them this year. I haven't planted I haven't chitted my sweet corn or beans yet. I shall do that when I get back to my house, because I didn't want to plant them too early, so I was still planting them out when there was a chance of frost. We haven't had much frost around for a while, but I just wanted to bear that in mind when I started sowing them. So when I come back now, it will be almost the end of April, so I feel like once I start chitting them and then they go into their root trainers, they should have about 2 weeks there, and then we should be about 2 weeks into May then, and hopefully there will be no frost around and they can go out and grow happily in the garden. So that's why I haven't got any sweet corn or beans on the go, but I was pleased with everything else. It's looking quite good. Hopefully I will be able to look after the plants this coming year. That is my aim. I've tried to grow less and but grow the plant better, if that makes sense. Although I have got probably as much as I always have. So I'm rambling now, so I shall go. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing and commenting if you have done so. And if you have any seedlings on the go, I hope they are doing really well for you. And all I can say about this greenhouse and seedling tour today is lovely job.